Good morning, all. Hope you are able to hear me.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Able
Morning.
to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Last week we discussed about ledgers and ledger group, right? Leading and non-leading ledgers. Next one, write down. Any questions in that? Any questions? What do you mean by leading ledger? What do you mean by non-leading ledger? Yes, no.
Nothing.
One second. Next one. What are you as a define currencies? Define currencies of leading ledger. Define currencies of leading ledger. Write down the path. SPRO, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, financial accounting global settings new, ledgers, ledgers, next ledger, define currencies of leading ledger, define currencies of leading ledger. Okay. So write down the path once again. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, ledgers, ledger, define currencies of leading ledger, define currencies of leading ledger. Okay, so click on IMG activity button, click on IMG activity button. Okay, next click on new entries, press new entries. Okay, so we can have three currencies. In ECC environment, maximum we can have three currencies. Clear? But in S4 HANA environment, we can have maximum 10 currencies. Clear? So here, give company code. How many maximum in ECC version? How many currencies we can have? Three. So, but here we are going with only two currencies, local currency and hard currency. And hard currency we have already added in, you remember, in the initial stages we have added in OY01 transaction code, we have already added hard currency as in US, right? If you want, you can add one more currency. But here I would like to go with two currencies. One is local currency and hard currency. Okay, give company code EI01. Press enter. An entry already exists. Let me check. Let me check. So you need to press a EI01 Adani Cement. See here. So enter like this. Okay. So here already when we enter AI01 company code, whatever Adani company code, local currency will pick automatically. Local currency will pick automatically. Currency type N, sorry, 10, that is nothing but your company code currency. Okay. Legal valuation, it's nothing but value. How it will valuate is nothing but we have a different options here. Clear? Zero legal valuation, group valuation, profit center valuation, and always it should be legal valuation. As per country's legal authorities valuation. So that is called legal valuation. Next one, we have, as we discussed earlier also, we have a bank buying rate, average rate, right? So we need to go with M. See here we have B. So standard bank selling rate, right? G, bank buying rate, and M, standard translation rate. P, cost planning rate. This P we will go with the cost account controlling module, but here we will take M. Just straight away take M. Next one, transaction taking currency basis. So here, just write it down first. Write down first. This is. So here, first currency automatically it will pick when we give company code. But second currency we can give, I'm giving hard currency here. So hard currency 40. So we have different currencies here. So you can check here. See here, 10 company code currency, the same thing which is picked. Group currency, hard currency, indexed based currency, global company currency. So here we are going with hard currency. Okay. Next one, valuation type by default it will take. So I'll give standard average rate M. Next one, same transaction taking currency. So whenever transaction we posted, okay, so the transaction will be taken on the basis of this currency only. Next one, okay, next one, when it will be converted from foreign currency to local currency, local currency to hard currency to local currency, right? Local currency is INR, hard currency is USD. So when it will be taken translation, means conversion. So that is nothing but a translation date. Whatever date we will enter, so that it will be taken a translation date. So we are mentioning here 3. Just write it down. Once you're done, let me know, please.
So can you repeat again the translation date, please?
Translation date taking. This is, see, the what does it mean? Translation taking transaction currency as a basis in the sense. So whatever date we post the transaction, so this will be taken as a base currency, hard currency, as a basis. And in this particular, see, as I said that whenever we generate a report, we will have 3 currencies, right? Document currency, company code currency, and hard currency. So how it will be picked hard currency in the sense, whatever translation we are taking, nothing but conversion, it is taking on the currency basis. Means here it will take what we call local currency basis, and here it will take hard currency basis. Here it will take INR base, and here it will take USD basis. The conversion ratio. Clear? And on which date it will be converted? Translation date.
So it's not a documented date, it's not a posting date. So what is translation date actually? Sorry.
The same thing. Posting date will become your translation date. See, so whatever date you are going to post, that will become the conversion date is nothing but your posting date. Clear? On that particular, what is the translation means? What is the conversion rate? Say we know, as we know that the rate of foreign currency will fluctuate, right? So on posting day, whatever date will be there, that is considered as a translation date. Clear?
Sir, but there is an option for a posting date. So why are we not selecting a posting date which will eventually become the
Sorry, sorry, I
translation
didn't
date
get you.
then?
See, posting date is.
Sorry, there is a sorry, yeah.
Can you
I'm
please come again?
saying that I was saying there's an option for a posting date, which means when we are trying to post the transaction. So eventually, which will become the translation date. So why are we not choosing as a posting date, which is
So we
number
have
two
an
option
option
or
called
one, whatever?
posting date here. See here, okay. See here, if you are taking a posting date here, sometimes what happens is, I want to make my, see, for example, I have posted one entry on, I'll explain this, one entry on 4 days back entry. So I took a posting date. I took a posting date. What was the posting date? 4 days in the sense, for example, 30th September. So on that day, and unfortunately, I came to know that today I came to know that the entry was incorrect. Foreign currency entry, that is hard currency entry, the entry was incorrect. The entry was incorrect. Now what I need to do, I need to reverse that particular transaction. And there is an automatic reverse option is there for us. Automatic reverse option. So whenever I do automatic reverse option, then what happens is, then it will take old posting date automatic. Whenever I do automatic reversal, then it will take old posting date. What it will happen? So whenever I'll do automatic reversal, then today's date is, for example, 85 rupees, and on that day it was 83 rupees, the posting. Okay, translation rate. So whenever I'll do automatic reversal, then automatically it will take 84 rupees. Today's rate it will take. The original document, it is taking 84 rupees, and today's reversal date, it is taking 85 rupees. So I'll show you that. To avoid that particular difficulty, we will mention the translation date with the difference. At the time of postings, I'll show you that. Is that clear?
And yeah, so all the time we should be selecting number three as a translation date.
Correct.
Is it?
Always.
Okay.
In the
Thank you.
real time also.
Perfect.
Clear? Yeah, next. So click on save button. So
Sir, before you select save it, another question, because you said we can select up to 3 currencies here, but we are taking only 2 currencies because our company is in India, which is INR we following, and hard currencies always stays USD. So what is the option? So what are the scenario where third currency could have exist?
So sometimes you can take group currency also. What is my group currency here? If for this particular company, what is my group currency?
INR.
Correct, right? Already I have taken INR as my company code currency. My group currency is also same, right? But my group, for example, I want my group reporting in euro. My one company code is in India, and my head corporate companies are in euro, and my hard currency should be USD, right? So here local currency would be your INR, company code currency, and my hard currency is USD, right? And same time, what is my group reporting I want?
Okay, in euro, so we will select
Correct.
euro.
So then I'll
Perfect.
select group currency. But here, what is my
Okay.
my corporate company is in India. So, and my company codes are also in India. So I want only, so this will become my company code currency here, and this will become my group currency only, correct?
Correct.
Yes or no? If my corporate company is in different country, or for example, Canada, then here I'll select my group currency as in Canadian dollar, but my company code is in US. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next
So
one.
it's the third currency could be based on where the corporate is,
Exactly.
one of the scenarios.
But in S4 HANA, we have a 10 different
Okay.
currencies. That also I'll show you. 10
Okay, sir.
different
Thanks.
currencies. That is a major difference between S4 HANA and ECC. ECC, we can have maximum 3 currencies. That is local currency, your hard currency, and group currency. But when it comes to S4 HANA, we have a 10 different currencies. Apart from these 3 currencies, we have a 7 additional currencies.
So just for an example, because you've been working with so many companies, with your prior with your experience, what is the maximum? I know there could be anything, could be seven, could be eight, but normally, just on a average basis, how many currencies what a company deals with
See,
actually?
till now, I saw three currencies, maximum company codes, maximum company, sorry, hardly two currencies I saw till my last whatever projects I had two currencies only like this. And when implemented S4 HANA, maximum they went for three currencies, three or max to max four currencies. Max to
So
max
four
four.
currencies, including the hard currency.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So they don't see because why is 10 currencies in the sense in future the companies may extended or they may have different corporate offices in different corporate offices. If they want to establish not one corporate office, they want to establish different corporate offices, then this 10 currency concepts may useful. But as of now, whatever currencies I have done the configuration, maximum four currencies I did it. Clear?
So does the expansion also falls in the same category? Because we were talking about having a corporate company, for example, in Europe. Let's imagine this in Adani Cement Company plan to open another company in South Africa.
Mhm.
So then that also become a third currency?
Company or company code?
Company code, sorry.
Sorry.
Company code.
Then here that will become your local currency will be get changed, right?
Okay.
Your local currency, whatever company code you will give here, AI04, for example, then AS04
Right.
or whatever company code you will create, then that local company currency will be different, right? So that particular country currency,
Right.
it will come here.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
Next.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next one, write out. After saving, repeat the same configuration. Repeat the same configuration. Okay. Okay. Repeat the same for the other company codes. That is nothing but AI02 company code and AU01 company code. Okay. So click on save button. Press back. Okay. So here already created AI01. So I'm just using it. AI0 new entries. New entries. Okay. And give company code AI02. Give company code AI02. Give company code AI02. And give currency, local currency, automatically it will pick. And same thing, 40 hard currency, standard at average rate. Write down once you are done, let me know.
Legal valuation is not required for second local currency.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So second currency, second local currency valuation is not required to select anything.
Can you please come again? Your voice is low.
No, second local currency valuation, legal valuation is not
It's
required.
no. Here also, by if I press enter here, automatically it will take legal valuation only. If you mention also, it will see here. See here. What does it mean? Your local, whatever the first currency will define, according to that only your second and third currencies will be taken legal currencies only. Here you can say it is showing legal valuation only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Save. So save button. Next one will go with next currency LU01. Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead, everyone?
Yes, Naveen.
Repeat for LU01 also. Press new entries. Press new entries. Okay. Company code AU01. See, automatically it took legal valuation. And here, company local currency is USD and hard currency is also USD. So press 40. If I give here 0 also, legal valuation, then it will show it as a blank, but it will take valuation, legal valuation. Next one, same M. Next one, 3. Press enter. So this valuation is not allowed to be changed. It's only a warning message. We can ignore this. You can see here valuation. It will take legal valuation, but it is not showing that symbol 0. So it's a USD. Understood, everyone? So whatever company codes you have, we need to activate the currencies. So this is the currencies activation for all the company codes. Whatever company codes we have, we are activated 2 currencies here. One is company code currency and one is hard currency. So one more currency we can activate. If separate group currency is there, then we can activate group currencies. Clear? And in S4 HANA, I'll show you how to activate other currencies also. So click on save button. That's it. It got saved. Next one. Write down. Define and activate. Define and activate. Define and activate non-leading ledgers. This particular step. Define and activate non-leading ledgers. Define and activate non-leading ledgers. Path. Path same as above. Path same as above. Till ledger. Path same as above. Till ledger. And from there select. From there select. Define and activate. Define and activate non-leading ledgers. 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 Press on IMG activity button. So what is my first ledger? What is my ledger? Non-leading ledger. What is the non-leading ledgers we created?
0L.
0L is a standard. We didn't create it, right? AX and AY.
AY.
AX and don't forget this. AX and AY ledgers. Okay, so press A, give AX ledger. Give AX ledger. Give AX ledger. Give the ledger AX. Press enter. Okay, already she has given. So press new entries. Press new entries. Press new entries. What is the fiscal year variant we have taken? A3, right? So press new entries. Press new entries. Okay, give company code AI01. Give company code AI01. by default, it will take currency 1 as a 10 local currency. And we need to give C2 hard currency USD. We need to manually give this currency. And here it is. We need to change the fiscal year variant. We have created A3 Adani. A3. Next one, we have created. What is the posting period variant we have created? Anyone remember? I asked you to note it down. APV3. APV3. Yeah, here it is APV3 only. So here also, next one, give company code AI02. Give company code AI02. Local currency 10. By default, it will take hard currency 40. And field status variant. Sorry, fiscal year variant A3.
When you have
And here,
given APK4,
sorry.
not V3. You have given the posting period variant APK4.
That is Jan to December, right? That is
Right,
That's for
right.
the US one.
That is for US one, not for this one, right? Not April.
Okay,
Here you
got
can
it.
see.
Okay, I got it, got it.
Okay, that is A4. See here, you can see here, Jan to December. That is for,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Next. Here also you can check APV3, posting period variant. APV3 and APK4. So here, Jan to December, April to March, APV3. So same, repeat the same for company code AI02 also. Okay. Just write it down. So we are not giving currency 3. So this is interview point of view question. How many currencies we can define in ECC version? Means currencies in the sense, this is the activation of currencies. How many currencies we can activate in ECC version? How many currencies?
Three.
Up till 3.
Currencies. 3 currencies. One is local currency, hard currency, group currency. But when it comes to S4 HANA, we can activate 10 currencies. Apart from group currency, local currency, hard currency, we can activate 7 different currencies. That we will show, because if I say now, we will have a confusion. Okay. Now I'll create one more AU01. So I'm saving this. Okay. So just ignore this and click on yes button. I'll explain this also once again. Just write it down. Okay. This check screen, we call it as a consistency check screen. Okay. This is right on consistency check screen.
So do we not have to create the third company code here too?
Sorry.
We have gone so far with 2 company codes. Do we not have to
No,
put the
I'm
third
going to
company code
create
here
one
too?
more. I'm going to give one more also, AU01 also.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So what is this consistency check screen? Just I would like to explain this first of all. So this particular check screen. So here, for example, from past 2 years or last year or before that, we are using classic SAP classic GL accounting. Now, what is the GL accounting we are using? New GL accounting, correct? We are using new GL accounting. For example, last 1 year, last 2 years, last 3 years, or from initial onwards, we are using classic GL account. So whatever data is there, we want to migrate from classic GL accounting to new GL accounting. Okay. Then we need to select yes button in consistency check screen. Consistency check screen. Understood? Earlier, we are using classic GL accounting, and whatever data we have mentioned, that whatever the classic GL accounting data is there, that has to be migrated from classic GL to new GL accounting. Then we need to click on yes button. Means it will be migrated from classic GL to new GL accounting. Clear? Yes, no. But are we using any classic GL accounting right now?
Sir, stupid question. How would I come to know that? And a company when imagine I got hired, how would I come
if
to
you are
know?
doing an implementation, new implementation, then what does it mean? The company is for the first time they are using SAP. Correct? The project itself, implementation project of SAP, new implementation project of SAP, you are the consultant. So what does it mean? What
Then
does
we
it
are
mean?
going to the new GL accounting.
New SAP, right? Or you are into upgradation project. Means, what do you mean when upgradation project? Earlier they are using classic GL version. The client says that, right? How would, in the sense, what is the project you are in? So we are doing upgradation project. Upgradation project in the sense, earlier they were using older version of SAP. Now they are migrating older version to new GL accounting version, right? So we require the data to be migrated from classic GL accounting to new GL accounting. Understood?
Yep.
Yes, no. Do we come to know early or not before assigning this particular project or not? New implementation in the sense, what does it mean? They are not using, the company is not using any SAP earlier. Understood? They are using, for the first time, they are using SAP. If I say upgradation project, what do you mean by upgradation project?
Probably moving from ECC to S4 HANA.
Not S4 HANA, whatever, classic GL to new GL accounting. That is also an upgradation. Or from this one, ECC 6, EHP 7 to S4 HANA. Clear? All those are upgrade. What does it mean? They're already using SAP in their organization since long time. Now they want to migrate to newer version. So this is nothing but here. See here it is saying, is the ledger is assigned to a company code that is used productively. Means now it's already using SAP in older version. Now we are migrating to new version. Okay. But are we using any classic GL accounting in our project right now? Or we are directly implementing?
I think we are directly implementing the new one.
Directly, because we didn't do that classic GL account. So if you are migrating, if you got any upgradation version, then the consistency checkbox you need to press yes button. If you are migrating, then we need to press yes button. But this is first time we are implementing SAP to the client place. Means for the client environment, SAP implementation is a new. Then we need to click on no button. If it is an upgradation project, then we need to press yes button. If it is not an upgradation project, new implementation project, then we need to click on no button. So what you want me to do now?
No.
Okay. We are freshly implementing. Okay. SAP is not there earlier for this particular Adani. Write down, note, note, note. In consistency check screen, press no 2 times. Here 2 company codes are there. Okay, if whatever company codes are there, those many times we need to press no button. So here 2 company codes are there. Press 2 times no button. Okay, see for first time. Again it is asking. Again I'm pressing no. Okay, Adani Group, say okay. Now what I'll do, I'll create one more entry, new entries. So now this is for AU01. Okay, currency code 40. Currency 40. Fiscal year variant A3, APV3. So what I need to press here? Just write it down.
No.
No, right. Write it down. Company code AU01. Currency C2. Sorry, currency. Second currency is 40. And fiscal year variant is A3. And posting period variant is APV3. So click on, write down consistency check screen. Press no button. That's it. You can see here. By default, it will take local currency. Okay, USD is my hard currency. And A3 is my fiscal year variant. April to March, and APV3, posting period variant. So 3 company codes we have. Now we can check here. See here. AI01, AI02. Next, repeat the same activity. What is our other non-leading ledger? What is our
AU?
No, not AU, I think.
AY.
Please write it down.
Sorry.
So that it's easy for us instead of referring. AY. Okay. So repeat the same activity for other non-leading ledger also. So press back button. Yes. Okay. Define non-leading ledger. Click on execute non-leading ledger, AY. Give AY. So AX already we completed and we will do AY. So press new entries. Okay. So press new entries. I'll remove this. So here you can see this is for US company. So what is AY ledger? 0L ledger is local GAAP reporting. AX ledger is IFRS reporting. And AY ledger is for US GAAP reporting. So that's the reason we are taking fiscal year variant. So here there is no change in this local currency and group currency, hard currency. But here you can see here we need to take this is we have taken, right? A4. So I'll change to A4. And here it is. APV3, APK4. Jan to December. Write it down. Understood, right? What is this reporting? This is nothing but US GAAP reporting, AY ledger. So this is A4 Jan to December fiscal year variant and APK4 is posting period variant for Jan to December. Any questions
Just a
here?
question I have.
Please.
Yes, sir. I have a question. So this is for reporting purpose. We're doing this
Correct.
for US
Correct.
GAAP report.
Whatever
Is it because
ledgers,
one of our
non-leading ledgers we are creating, those all are for, as I said that. So all those are for reporting purpose only.
Right. Now, this company is one of our company codes is based in the US. What if,
Okay.
let's imagine this company code is not in US, it's in Europe.
Okay.
So Does this also again US GAAP reporting, or it's going to be something called Euro
See,
GAAP
that's what you
reporting?
need to create one more ledger, non-leading ledger. Clear? And that currency reporting you need to create. Right? I have created three ledger. One is leading ledger. You know that zero ledger. That is a leading ledger. And two non-leading ledgers. My client requirement is one is they required IFRS reporting and one is US GAAP reporting. So that's the reason I have created AX for IFRS and Y for US GAAP reporting. For example, my currency is in my client wants one more reporting as per US GAAP report. Sorry, Europe GAAP reporting, or Australian GAAP reporting, or Canadian GAAP reporting. At that particular point of time, what we need to do, we need to create one more non-leading ledger, for example, AZ, right? So, and according to that, what is the GAAP reporting they required? They required, for example, Canadian GAAP reporting. So, we will create and we will assign accordingly, whatever company codes are there. Understood?
Okay, and in that case, we will select the physical variant and
Exactly.
and
According to
posting
that
period
particular
variant.
country, fiscal year variant,
Country.
according to that country, posting period variant. Clear? We need
And
to
that will name as a Europe GAAP reporting. Is it like
exactly.
that?
Same how we are
Okay.
mentioned it as a US GAAP, you can mention Canadian GAAP reporting or Europe GAAP reporting. That we need to
Perfect.
name it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we are going to assign that reporting principles also now. In the next steps, we are going to see how to assign accounting principles to your ledgers. Okay, next one. Click on save button. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now one more we need to give here AU01. So press save button. So same thing, it will ask for consistency check screen. What I need to press here? Yes or no?
No.
No. How many times?
2 times if it's two
So
company
if you
codes.
have a 10
Can't
company
we
codes,
create a 10 times, sir? But can we not create the third one
no,
in the
actually
same
what
screen? I
happened
want
is
to
this
ask this question.
particular this company codes, this consistency checks are used by someone. So I have changed to Adani Group. So that's the reason they have created instead of AU01, they have created AI01 something. Sorry, AC01 they have created. So I have deleted that and I have taken only first two, and again I'll create new one, AU01. Is that clear? But in your
Otherwise, you
system,
can do it on
you
the
can
same
create
screen.
here AU01 also. Directly in your server
Perfect.
practice, you can create AU01. Okay. The next you can give your hard currencies and you can select this A4. Clear? So press 2 times. Okay, save it. Now what I'll do, I'll create one more new entry. New entries. So here I'll create AU01. They have created AUC1. So 40. Okay. 40. Currency 3 not required. It's A4, APK4. So here press, just write it down, AU01. So 3 company codes, AI01, AI02, AU01. So currency type, second currency 40, fiscal year variant for AI0, this is US GAAP reporting. So we need to select A4 and APK4. So now we need to inconsistency check screen, press no button. Now you can see all the 3 company codes, press back button. See here, AI01, AI02, AU01. Is this clear? Write down this.
Yes, sir.
So remember this fiscal year variant for US GAAP reporting and posting period variant. Okay. Is it done, everyone? Kindly confirm, please.
So consistency check only one time only. We have to click yes.
When?
First starting time only.
No,
correct,
no,
is
no.
it?
That time also, if you are migrating, that if it is migration, sorry, upgradation project, then only you need to press S button.
Yes button.
Here also
Otherwise,
we didn't press S button. I said yes in the sense, what does it mean? If we are upgrading, but here are we going to upgrading or we are implementing?
implementing. So no
So
need to
then
click
no
on
button
yes.
only. Every time no
No
button
need.
only. If it is an
Okay.
implementation project.
Okay, sir. Fine, fine.
Okay, thank you. So click on save button. Next one. Next step right up. Assign scenarios. Assign scenarios and customer fields to ledger. Assign scenarios. Assign scenarios. Assign scenarios and customer fields to ledger. Customer fields to ledger. Right up. Path same as above. Path same as above. Till ledger. Till ledger. Till ledger. From there select. From there select. Assign scenarios. Assign scenarios and customer fields. Assign scenarios and customer fields to ledger. Okay. Click on IMG activity button. Okay. Next one. So here we have AX and AY. So select here 0 ledger, standard ledger. Select 0 ledger. That is standard ledger. Okay. Click on scenarios. Click on scenarios. Click on scenarios. So write down all these. These are the standards. I'll explain each and everything. You remember what is the difference? Standard ledger in the sense, whatever data we update, we post in standard ledger, the data will be flow from standard FI to CO module in 0 ledger. But other non-leading ledger, it will not move from FI data to CO module. Clear? So that's the reason it is, we have mentioned here, cost center update. These are the SAP standards. So whatever data we have updated, that will updated into segment reporting for fixed assets, cost center update, it will be their CO module, consolidation reports, it will updated in business areas, profit centers, segment and cost of sales accounting. So these areas it will be updated here in 0 ledger. Clear? So we are not going to do anything, just I'm showing you this. So I would like next, press back button, AX ledger, select AX ledger, double click on scenarios. Okay. So here normally what happens is, so press new entries, press new entries, press new entries, press new entries, press new entries. Okay. Okay. Here we need to update everything except cost center accounting, because see, as I said that controlling mod, the whatever data we are going to update in non-leading ledger, that will not move to CO module. So here we need to select everything. See here, asset accounting. Next one, just ignore the second one, scenario, cost center update. So select this one. Okay. And all we need to select business area. We need to select profit center accounting, profit center update. Next one, we need to select, just select this. So according to this, we are going to get our reporting. Just write it down. If I press enter, already it will say it is already there, but I'll show you this. Press back button. See here, just write it down. Okay. Just write it down. So except the cost center accounting, everything we have updated. CO module will not be updated for non-leading ledgers. Any questions here before I proceed next?
So what is the reason, sorry, why we don't select the cost center here?
Because by default, whatever non-leading ledger data is there, that will not supposed to be updated because of accounting principles rules. That non-leading ledger data is not supposed to be updated to a cost center accounting. Manually, we will do cost center accounting. This non-leading ledger data we will manually upload, or manually we will integrate the cost center accounting in CO module, not automatically. You know the difference between financial accounting and cost center costing module. This is FI module is for internal and external purpose. But when it comes to CO module, that is only for internal decision making purpose. Is that clear?
Based on the report.
So manually
yes.
we will
so
do
if we
this. Whatever non-leading ledgers we have, so all are not supposed to be select cost center accounting, because the data is whatever data we are going to update in AX ledger, that is not supposed to be affected or updated in cost center accounting, and it is an optional in cost center accounting. And when we move to CO module, then we will create again the data, the required data in non-leading ledgers also in controlling module. So we won't in real time also, we won't select cost center accounting update automatically for non-leading ledger. Remember that.
if we by
Why? Because,
mistake
sorry,
leave it if I by mistake leave it there, anyways the data is not flowing from FI to CO. So do you think if I leave it by mistake, does it gonna flow from there from FI to
it
CO?
will show your CO reportings in error. See, as I said that if I select here
Okay.
CO,
It'll show
however, it
errors.
is not
Okay.
moving, but some garbage will move if I select here. Understood?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the reason here only we have to control. This is the control. It will not move 100% if I mention here also. No problem. But some sort of garbage will flow from FI to CO module, okay, of non-leading ledgers. So whenever I generate a report, then it will show some garbage report, not an accurate report. We will get. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Just write it down. Click on save button. Click on save button once you are done. Next one, repeat the same for AY ledger. Repeat the same for AY ledger. Press back button. Repeat, select AY ledger. Same, we need to select the same thing. So double click on scenarios. Press new entries. So write down this as it is. Repeat the same for AY ledger also. You instead of writing other non-lit. Okay. Next, write down. Next step, write down. Is it done, everyone? Activate cost of sales accounting. Next step, activate cost of sales accounting. Activate cost of sales accounting. Activate cost of sales accounting. Path same as above. Till ledger. Path same as above. Till ledger. Path same as above. Till ledger. From there select. From there select. Activate cost of sales accounting. Activate cost of sales accounting. So why this particular option in the sense? So whenever we want to have a report, departmental wise expenses, department wise revenues, then we need to activate this particular option. So some clients will say that we don't want any departmental wise revenues and departmental wise expenditure. Then we won't select this cost of sales accounting. But majority clients will ask for this activate cost of sales accounting. Okay, so then select activate. So click on position button. Click on position button. Give your company code AI01. AI01. Okay, so initially it will show it as an inactive. It will show inactive. So make this as an active. From inactive to active. Okay, so 3 company codes AI02. We are creating departmental wise expenses and departmental wise revenues. We want a report. So we are making 3 company codes active. This is also active. Make this screen. Clear? Is it done, everyone?
Yes, Rohit.
Yeah. Click on save button. So here active, AU01 inactive, right? Next one. Okay. Next step is ledger group step. So we'll continue this ledger group step in tomorrow's session. Is that fine?
Sir, do you have a minute? I just wanted to ask a general question on
Sorry?
this till now.
I didn't get you.
Can you hear me?
please come?
I said, sir, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask a general
Yeah,
question
please go
up
ahead.
till what we have studied. It's going to be a quick one though. So, what we have studied till now, uh, do you think whatever we have studied till now, there will be inquiries from the people, from the end users, that they'll be raising the ticket, and what kind of tickets will be, or we are not reached that stage yet?
See, yeah, we can,
Like,
because see here, whenever we say that people, for example, end user level, this
if
reporting
it's a
part
long
is not,
answer, you can explain this tomorrow, sir. That's okay.
no, that what, see, for example, profit center standard, we have not activating controlling areas, assign company code to controlling areas. See here, whenever there are profit centered standard hierarchy is there. we have created profit center standard hierarchy. You remember? Right? Sometimes
Not on top
whenever
of
the
my
end
head.
user wants to create a profit center, right? We have created profit center standard hierarchy, or we miss to create in configuration profit center standard hierarchy. So end user wants to create profit center. Then they may not find, just example I'm saying, they may not find which hierarchy they need to create it. So they may raise the ticket stating that they are not able to make out, or they are not able to create the profit center in any specific hierarchy. Then what we need to do? We need to go and we need to check the controlling area, OKKP, and in that we need to check whether we have created a profit center standard hierarchy or not. If it's forgot to create in the configuration, then we need to create the standard hierarchy, and we need to give that hierarchy to end user, so that under that they will create their profit centers. So that we are going to see in next level, how to create a profit center from end user level and as well as a configuration level. Is that clear? Same thing, open and close posting periods. That now we have given to end user activities, most of the clients. But sometimes if any support team is there in the client place, and that support team will control the open and close posting periods. Understood? Sometimes the client will independently maintain the open and close posting periods. But sometimes if we are having, for example, Adani Group is having whatever company we are working, Wipro or Infosys, that team is supporting customer support they are doing for Adani Group. Then the open and close posting period, instead of having to end user level, that open and close posting period activity is with support team. Then, for example, now we are in October month. Unfortunately, in the configuration, we need to open October posting period, but we forgot to open custom posting period. And when end user wants to post the entries in October month, then the system will show clear a message stating that the period is not opened. At that particular point of time, there is a ticket. Then we need to open that period and we need to revert back to them. Is that clear?
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, sir. So we'll really appreciate if sometime when you think, okay, we have done this much of, we have covered this much. I want to take 2 sessions only on if these people gonna ask these type of question from what we have studied, that how can you resolve those tickets?
No,
Because
that's the
gonna
reason I said
definitely
just now, right?
question us.
See, just now I have mentioned one thing, inconsistency check. That would be a point of interview question. When we
Absolutely, yes.
will mention no and yes for inconsistency check screen. The same thing I have mentioned, interview point of view question. What would be the interview point of view question, right? How many currencies we can have in ECC version and how many currencies we can activate in S4 HANA version. Interview point, we can, same thing. Client is having 3 different currencies and we have activated 2 currencies, right? Whenever they are looking at a group currency reporting, it is not coming. Then they will revert back, stating that we are not able to generate a group reporting in ECC. Then what we will do, we will immediately go back. We will create a same company codes. We will create one more currency, whatever group currency is there. Then we will revert back to them, stating that now you can check whatever data is there, that you can get in group currency also. Clear?
सर आपको नहीं लगता वैसे ये जो हम अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं, सॉरी आई एम टॉकिंग इन हिंदी, बट आपको नहीं लगता जो हम टिकट्स की बात कर रहे हैं, ये तो वो था जो हमारे लीडर ने जो लीड कर रहा था प्रोजेक्ट को, उसने बोलना चाहिए था कि दैट यू हैव टू हैव अ 4 स्पेशल पीरियड. अगर वो जो एंड यूजर है उसने बोल रहा है कि यार देयर इज आई कैन ओनली फाइंड ओनली 3 स्पेशल पीरियड, नॉट द फोर्थ
That's
वन.
what I'm saying. Whatever discussion was happened with our client at that particular point of time, whatever he explained and we explained would be the common, and we have started the configuration accordingly. But after some time, the client requirement may get changed. Correct? So abhi whatever client knows now, so he accepts everything, and whatever requirement he says, that we will configure. But after implementation means they have started real-time environment. So at that particular point of time, see, 100% we will give the complete dump to complete dump, complete knowledge, and everything to end user. But once they start a real-time working, because SAP is new to them, so then they will come up with few more queries, few more requirements. Clear? After it went to a go live. So that's the reason we will give support, free support for 1 to 3 months, and after the paid support to 1 year or something else, as per the agreement. So even we can change according to the client requirement at any point of time.
सर अभी
Hope
तक
you
जहाँ
got
मुझे
it.
समझ आया, it's more about addition later on after the implementation. They want to take it to the next level. Could be that
Exactly.
is majority escalations.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all.